1999, we've known that a very strong component of this party, beyond being the interest group, is the Governors Forum. They have the war chests. They are very formidable, and you cannot say after serving your own term now that this interest group, strong interest group, cannot
I have told you
make this same policy.
I see, this is you are part of the problem we're having. You don't say the right message. I didn't say Governors Forum are not strong, but by the constitution of the party, they are not organs of they are not any organ of the party. That you are a pressure group who can exert their influence. There's nothing hidden about that. But you don't come to take over the responsibility of the National Working Committee. Take, for example, how dare you come out on national television to say we, the governors, set up zoning committee headed by one Doyedri. We have put convention to be held in Kanu. We have told the Deputy National Secretary to be acting as National Secretary.
Could it be that
that is the principle to crisis. And you know you cannot do that.
Could it be that the Governors Forum were just trying to fill a void? Just like when you were governor too, several times.
You have never seen
several times you try to fill the void. I know that when Ali Modu Sharif was
I was never chairman of Governors Forum. You have never seen us say we have appointed this person. We have said this will happen. Nobody does that.
The Governors Forum, of which were a part at that time.
Yes, I have never.
Was instrumental in bringing Ali Modu Sharif.
Listen to what you have said. That being instrumental, having influence, that this is the result, does not mean that you come and take over. That you have decided. That's the point I'm trying to tell you.
That time you remove second juice.
Listen to what you have said. I use influence to see that my candidate wins. But I cannot come out on national television to say I have directed the Deputy National Secretary to take over as National Secretary. I have said this. I have said the convention will be this. That's the point I'm trying to say. You don't do that. We are not saying you cannot exert influence. You have to differentiate. In any case, too, even if you want to exert influence, you must know that yesterday is not today. Today will not be tomorrow. The mere fact that certain things worked yesterday does not even so fact to me that it will work today.
Yeah, would you accept, Your Excellency, that you already set that sort of precedent for them? Because you already admitted that the fact that it happened yesterday does not mean that it should now happen today or it should continue like that.
Yep.
So don't you think that it's a bit hypocritical to say
it
happened,
Okay,
we did it in my time, or you cannot do this?
I take, for example, there are things that happened yesterday. Nobody may want to question. There are things that will happen today. Somebody said no. We will question it. The mere fact that nobody questioned it yesterday does not mean it was right. And I've always said this, that you have to be careful. Circumstances change. Yesterday is yesterday. Today is today. You may not be lucky. And that's why you see, when people say, after all, when you were there yesterday, he did this. I agree. That was yesterday. Today, circumstances may have changed. That you cannot say, we did it like yesterday. We'll continue to do it like that. No, that's the point I'm trying to make. You have to be very, very careful. You need unity. But when there's no unity, you cannot achieve it. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Sir, you have mentioned the issue of unity. And your colleagues, former colleagues, the governors made this proclamation. You have faulted it. Now, where do you stand in terms of your own activities within the party? How are you trying to build it now that this, back and forth has started?
Now listen, and if you want what he said when Governor Wike was governor, he brought out his chest. He fought for the party. He made the party not to die. Mention one governor today. And PDP, mention one. That said, I have come out. I will lead this war as the head of opposition.
Your friend Bala Mohammed is...
Please, we are talking about serious issues. Now, mention one. Remember, under 2019 or before 2019, APC tried to muzzle the PDP. And some of us said, no, you cannot. They penetrated the party, tried to use a money sheriff. We said, no, we will not accept it. By funding, by everything. Today, how many governors will say, I'm the one funding this party, I'm the one paying their salaries? It's not by just mere talking. Today, in 2019, I said I was not going to the villa. I'm going to be in opposition. I'm going to stand for opposition. Today, how many governors you see that don't go to the villa in the night?
In the night?
In the night. You see, it's not, you see, you don't give what you don't have.
Excellency, they said they go to the villa by night with your support, and that's why people like Governor Omoeno of Akwa Ibom State has endorsed President Tinubu for a second term, and the local government chairman in the PDP in Abuja here, Abuja Municipal Area Council, has defected to the APC. That all of these are factors being put by you to weaken the PDP.
No, what does it show?
Move and dissolve it to APC.
It shows no leadership, no strong leadership. Leadership is not by talking. Leadership is by action. When I was governor, you have to make sacrifices. I made sacrifices, and I can tell you authoritatively, it is not an easy thing. For you to say, I want to lead the opposition party, to go to El Dorado, it's not by mouth. You have to lose a lot of things. It's not just coming out on national television. We, PDP, who are we, PDP? Who is that person that's committed to lead this war? Now, all you see, everybody is putting himself just to be a presidential candidate, not just to win election. You have said no. Governor of Akwa Ibom, that's what you say. You said so. That he has endorsed the president. A key state endorsed president. Not only you saw the governor of Delta State. He said, I am supporting Mr. President for good governance, not for politics. A key state. So where's the opposition?
So is
now,
it...
No, let me land. And now you have, I will tell you. He said somebody declared for APC yesterday, the chairman of AMAC. Why not? During the last area council, I was assigned AMAC as governor of Rivers State. I funded it. I led how we won AMAC. The AMAC was given to Rivers State. You, Rivers State, we want to win AMAC. You should fund it. They gave other states, other area councils. Some could not deliver. Right? That is commitment. Now, the governor came, the chairman came to me, and he said, I want to run. I said, you are running where? He said, under PDP. I said, which PDP? Who will sign to INEC that you are the candidate? Who will sign? You have a problem. And this is what I've been preaching. Can't you make sacrifice? Allow the National Secretary to complete his term so you don't run into this kind of crisis. With the way it is now, you cannot. Therefore, if you really want to play politics, you want to help yourself, you will find an alternative. I don't know where you will go to, but I know there will be crisis that who will submit your name, that litigation will be there. And you should be careful. As a young man I helped, it is within me to advise him, and it is within his choice to say, oh, I've thought about this. Truly, this will be a problem for me. And then what I'm telling the governor, avoid this. Avoid this.
So clearly you're going to give them problems, aren't you?
I'm not giving problem. You are creating problem. And I said, don't create problem.
No, you said it happened previously. Nobody raised an issue
that's
with it.
That's what
Meaning that you will raise an issue with this one.
Oh, no, don't somebody like me now to come and trample upon my right. No, you don't do that.
Your Excellency.
I'm a minister of FCT.
Your Excellency.
I'm not just any minister.
Your Excellency.
I'm a minister of FCT. And you must understand that. There's nothing any governor can do I cannot as a minister of FCT. Nothing. Nothing.
You have painted a very
as the 37th governor
of the
I'm not 37, but I have that capacity.
Your Excellency, you have painted a very bleak picture of the situation in the PDP. Do we say that as of today, the PDP is not ready for the 2027 general election?
They are not ready. It's very obvious. You see, I have told you, look, I have an examination. I'm going to class to read. Indeed, am I reading? Am I studying? Yeah, you don't need to deceive anybody that you're not reading. You're only trying to let people know that you have carried their bag to class. So I'm seeing my colleagues in the going to prep. Let me go.